Welcome back, everyone. If you are in an area that has restrictions on water runoff, maybe you don't want to invest in a power washer, either gas or electric, or you don't want to invest in a foam cannon, gun, or a lance. Some of us are just working in an area that doesn't have a hookup for water or electric. I have an option here for you to take a look at that you can keep your pre-wash foam in your detailing routine. Today we're going to take a look at the IK Foam 9 sprayer slash foamer. There are many ways to use this. Today we're just going to concentrate on getting out of box, putting it together, making it functional, and a short demonstration. Let's take a look. Capacity is a little over 2 gallons. When the kit is empty, it weighs 4.5 pounds. All the hoses, the plastic parts, and the washers, they're resistant to things in the industry, automotive industry, professional cleaning industry, so it's well put together, it's heavy duty. Accessories are available, but it comes with what you see here and a foam fan type nozzle. Where to start? Well, we'll take the hose out, we'll attach it. At the top of the unit, there are 2 valves. On one side, you'll have a pressure relief valve, and directly on the other side will be a coupler so you can attach the hose. On the inside of the container, a drawel tube goes all the way to the bottom of the container. That's where we're going to draw the chemical out of. That's where you're going to go through the hose, up into the handle, through the nozzle. Although quality parts here, remember this is plastic, no need to use any tools. Hand tighten, make sure it's nice and snug so there's no leaks, air, or chemical. Alright, we'll grab the handle and trigger next. We're going to attach that. We'll plug in the hose. It has a rubber washer for a snug fit. Slide the threads forward and hand tighten. Nice and snug. Okay, next, the lance tube. And as you'll see here, it has couplers and threads on both sides. It doesn't matter. You can hook it up either way. Flip it around if you want to. And again, all you need to do is slide the threads over. Make sure the rubber washer is inserted and hand tighten. And finally, we'll attach the fan nozzle to the end of the wand. If you don't like the nozzle that comes with it, there are others you can purchase and replace it with. I'm going to get all the ones together that I can find, and then I'll put a link down below later. Here's the whole hose, trigger, nozzle assembly put together. Okay, next we'll insert the pump chamber, and we're soon going to be ready to go. It has a drain plug on the bottom, so before we think about any type of product, we're going to check and inspect that. For a quick demonstration, testing purposes, I'll use half a gallon purified water. I'm going to use purified water in this unit myself personally here, see how long I can get it to last without having any internal parts clog or get clogged up. For the chemical, for the foamer anyways, we're going to use the Geon Q2 foam. We just tested that the other day. I'm going to go with 2 ounces of that. I'll need a little bit more time to get dilution ratios down pat. I want to get it to the least amount of product added to half a gallon to a gallon of water to do a whole vehicle plus the engine compartment. I'll share it with you guys. So we're going to insert the pump chamber, make sure it's secure. It has a seal as well. And you want to make sure you have high pressure. If pressure is not high enough, it's going to be an erratic spray. You're not going to have a nice, perfect fan of foam. A little tip with that to add when it comes to pressure. When I have it up to full pressure, I could do half of a mid-sized sedan and then have to build the pressure back up again and pump the chamber. And operational, this is the kind of foam it's going to produce. Make sure it's up to full pressure again. Run it for a few seconds, make sure it has a nice even spray to it. The trade-off is you're going to take a little bit more time to get a whole vehicle covered than you would a traditional professional pressure washer with a foam lance, but this is the kind of foam you're going to expect. In initial testing, just with the Geon foam here, it is very thick, very clingy. It will dwell on the side of the car for quite a long time. Me being able to do it inside, indoors, you can let it go 10, 11, 12 minutes and then give it a thorough rinse. Very effective in cleaning and breaking down dirt. I also wanted to give you an idea of what it looks and sounds like when the unit is starting to lose pressure. This is what it'll look like. The spray, the fan of the spray is going to be erratic, and you'll hear that as well. Time to pump it back up again. This is just a general introduction to the tool itself. I'm going to come back, show you how to use it for both foaming and rinsing. If you want to foam and then rinse with a hose, that's fine. There are many ways to use it. I'll show you in future videos. It can also be incorporated into a rinseless wash. When it comes to maintaining the IK Foam 9, just make sure you rinse everything. First, release the pressure before you unscrew the pump chamber. Remove the chamber, dump out the old fluid or the old chemical. Warm water, give it a thorough rinse. Put warm water back in and run it through the hoses. Pump it up, give it pressure, run it through the hose and the nozzle. Rinse the outside of the nozzle like I am here. Warm water. And if you have access to forced air, go ahead and blow out the nozzle. That is one important piece of this tool. If I see interest in the unit at all, I'll run it through the paces some more. I have 1 or 2 car washes here and twice as many in the back. We'll run them all through the paces with the IK foamer. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, so I'll put a link down below for the IK Foam 9. I'm going to get some videos out showing it in action, showing different ways you could use it. You can incorporate it in a rinseless wash. Many ways you could use the tool. We'll take care of that down the road. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate. Brian from Apex Detail. Catch you in the next video.